So recently bought yourself a capture card like this one right here, maybe a less of a PCIe one and more of a plug and play one. If you want to play, your Switch, your Xbox, your PlayStation, whatever on stream or record videos for you, be like, how the hell do I do that? Don't you worry, I got the video just for you. The first thing you want to do is make sure everything's hooked up properly with your capture card. You may not know if it's working yet, but we will get to that part. First thing you want to do is just go through the manual and just put everything in. If there's certain cables, make sure you match up. Okay, now that everything's in, you want to turn on either your Switch, PlayStation, other computer, Xbox, however you're doing this. You actually don't want to end up like me the other day. Let's roll it. This is just a fucking hoot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. It wasn't plugged the fuck in. Of course it's not gonna work. Ugh. Yeah, it was that bad. We're gonna get over that. So the first thing you want to do now that everything's plugged in, turned on, everything's looking great, open OBS and either go to a new scene by clicking this plus and then adding a scene, or go to a scene that you want to add this gameplay to. Okay. Then what we want to do is in sources, hit and click video capture device and not game capture. Some people have asked why not game capture. It is we're capturing a captured video. We're not capturing the video, okay? So we just want to go down to here. Video capture device, same as a webcam. Again, have a camera, and I already have my capture card set up. Doesn't matter. We're gonna go here. We're gonna put whatever you want. I'm gonna name it test because that this is, and we're gonna okay. And if you're just like me, boom, you should have this little box set up here with all this information, and your capture device should have whatever you have up, either home screen or I have just a game. Alright, hold up. I don't have audio yet, which is fine. We'll fix that. If you do, fantastic. Alright, if you're not seeing any video, make sure again everything's plugged in, and also make sure that the device is set to the correct one, whether that be AverMedia like I do in Elgato. However, it might just pull up as generic capture device. You know. Next thing we'll want to come down here, this first set of options with deactivate when not showing, all the way down to color space as that's all I can fit. I always recommend putting deactivate when not showing. That should makes it so if you switch scenes, everything is just going to stop, all the audio and the video and everything. And if you're running a specific capture card or not on the best computer, have also just does help with giving everything a little bit of a break for a moment. So that device default, that is basically this little screen right here to our left. That means I think at like 720 or set some small resolution, but we want to change that. So I want to come here, click it, and go to custom, and then it's going to disappear because it doesn't have a resolution. So how is it going to show up? So we want to give it a resolution. Give it a actually no, that's 720p. What the heck did I have it at? Either way. 720p or 1980, which is full 1080p. I'm going to go at full 1080p, and I'm actually going to this screen back up just so you can see menu op. Next, we have FPS. So you can either, the main option is to just match it over whatever you're recording or streaming, just to make everything a bit more seamless. You can't always up it or down it. So if you're streaming at 60, put at 30, and what? So, Damn back there. Right now I'm just gonna go down to 30, 1080 30. That's perfectly fine. My screen did shimmer just to tell me that to update. Video format, I'm gonna keep this at any, doesn't really matter. You can look into new videos I have out there explaining this, and it is for you, but I'd say the same. Color spacing and range, again, you can leave that default. I have actually taken a bit of time and kind of delved into what these are, and I like to keep mine at 601 color space and partial color range. And it's up to you. These are my settings. Don't assume you have to follow them directly. And we're going to go here to buffering, and I choose mine to enable, and I also disable rotate any data in the camera. Now, at this point, if you have video and audio, perfectly fine. You're done. Everything should set up. Just do a quick little test, and everything should be good. If you're not seeing or sorry, not hearing any audio, then what you need to do is over here, this bottom section where it says audio output mode. I'm going to click on use custom output device. Now I'm going to select my digital audio interface from my graphics card. Some of you may have something similar. Some of you may actually just have a line in, which my graphics card does come with. I'll plug one end to my other system and the other end into the capture card, but I'm going to go with digital audio interface. Okay, and we're just going to test. So no sound, that's perfectly okay. So maybe instead of going to capture audio only, and it just depends on each graphics card is a bit different. I'm going to go to output desktop audio direct sound. Okay, so at that part, you saw that I had both video and audio working. This is actually post me working right now because I hate myself apparently, and my mic hates me, and it keeps on like capping out and dropping words. This is like the 5th time I had to record this part entirely. Fantastic. Either way, once you get everything working, get your audio and your video, I'm going to show you this neat little trick that I learned. That's basically how to just have the screen on the monitor, TV, or whatever you're using itself. Some people are using just, an Elgato capture card or however, just run from a PlayStation to a laptop. That's fine. Or maybe you're running it, from your PC and your other console. Switch turn off on me. You can see how much I love this, or you can actually hear it. But basically, what you do is if you're only using one monitor, using 2 monitors, but you just don't want to play within the grounds of this area, all you have to do is, let me exit out that first, is on the test section, right click, hit full screen project source, and click the monitor or whatever you're using. I'm using 2, but this, so I select the right one. This is basically what everything will look like. Everything's full screen. If you had a camera and another overlay above it, well, not sorry, above it or anything, it would not show. It would just show the gameplay, but on your stream, you would still see everything else. This is fantastic news. Again, if you have one monitor or you just want like a monitor or something strictly for the gameplay, full attention. That's basically just about it. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, comments down there in the comment section below, and subscribe. Everyone have a great day. I am exhausted.